Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Silent Hill 2. Just ignore me clicking buttons, because I'm an idiot. We're going to go back upstairs, straight to the third floor, to go to the other wing. Which means we got to go through the stairs. Thank God for these stairs though, because holy shit. If these weren't here, I don't know what I would do. There would be a pain in the ass having to get back up to the third floor every time. So, we go back to the back up to third floor. I just want to mention real quick, I do have walkthrough in the background in the off chance that I happen to miss something or fudge some things up or whatever. So, I might not need to use it much, but it's there in the off chance that something were to fuck up. There we go, we got the code. I kept thinking it was a... I don't know why I thought it was a key for a second. I had... completely forgot it was a code we needed. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. That's unlocked. Haha. About goddamn time. Alright, there's probably enemies in here, so... No, this was the cutscene. Oh, okay, so we're gonna get to drop off Maria. Nice. Good. Get her the fuck out of my hair. And I don't remember if this was ever mentioned by James specifically, but just to kind of, I guess you could say, spoil a few things here, but Mary died from well, I think he did mention that she died from that damn disease. So she was ill. And Maria is showing, at the very least, some weird things with her too. Almost as if, you know, sucking James off is some type of like sickness inside of him that just makes everybody sick to death. If you do talk to Maria more often than not, I think she'll give her the ending for it or whatever, but... I think I've hit her enough times to probably make that not happen. By the way, I think Maria can actually die, but you can't hit her with like a wooden plank. To hopefully, I think, knock down her point system. I don't think I've talked to her enough times to really fuck that up just yet, so I think we're still okay for the in-water ending. Which, we have the roof key now, which is great, because on that roof is also something that I think has been theorized to help with the in-water ending. And for those that are wondering why am I specifically going for that, it's more so because I haven't gotten it yet, so there's an ear in there. Maybe that a long, narrow tool of some kind. Well, James, you do have that in your pants. You got a narrow urethra, like Hank Hill. Shit. Yeah, if you're too far away, you'll pretty much just miss. Boop. I'm just going to double check the doors real quick to see which ones we've gone through and not gone through. Okay. We've done just about every room so far. We missed a door back there, but that's fine. Let's check S8. I think S11 has... I think that's where we have to go to. And just in case, because I have no bullets. I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Yeah, I think this is S11, right? I think. Not going to save it, but I'm just going to make sure that I have it active. So that way I don't forget that it's here. Let's just give it a quick turn. I think the new game does, like Remake does, I think. Nothing else in here, I don't believe. Yeah, as you can see, like, in the apartments, I wasn't really shooting anything or even bothering anything. Even though I had a gun, I could have easily shot most of the enemies, but to be fair, when it comes to the apartments, you can get past most of the enemies just fine. However, with a game like this, or like with an area like this, no. With the apartment section, it's like, nah, fuck that. Alright, so we have 2 codes that we need. Unfortunately. Let me go ahead and reload this real quick. We do actually have a lapless key, so we can at least unlock this part of it. Okay, that takes care of that. You can come back here every once in a while to kind of drop stuff off if you wish. We got the purple bowl key. And I think that's it. I think the rest are just codes. Unfortunately, it's finding those damn codes that's going to be the problem. But, luckily for us, we have places to go. That's all I require. Yeah, you basically need you need something later to get into that, basically. Remember this room. You'll need it. Obviously. Okay, that's locked. That's locked, of course. Yeah, we checked that earlier. And back here we go. We gotta go back to the staircase. That's not it. That's it. For some reason, like, in my head, I heard... Because when I walked out that door, it sounded like I heard in the game somebody said, hey. But now I just think I'm going fucking crazy. Alright, so, on top of the roof we go. Make sure you're prepared for this, because there's no fight. It's just... You'll see. If you come up here and read this diary, apparently this is supposed to help with getting the in-water ending. Because, I mean, it is a little bit depressing, so... This has nothing to do with anything code-specific or not. You don't even need to do anything with it. If you come over here, there's a door, but we can't open it. Try to go back, can't do anything. All of a sudden... Yes, all of a sudden, Pyramid Head just randomly appears. Dude, when I first played Silent Hill 2 Remake, and I got to the rooftop section, and I found like a room up here, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is this just like a dead end? And then turned around, immediately cutscene plays, get grabbed by Pyramid Head, and scared the living shit out of me. Because I think at the time I kind of forgot about that, or the rooftop Pyramid Head thing. So there is a puzzle thing right here. This is a code for the box. It's a little bit unlegible depending on which version or which difficulty you're on. And I want to say that the memo stays with you. Oh, there's Louise. That's not what we need. I think you have to probably remember it yourself. Turn the... I think that's... There we go. 2421. Gotcha. But yeah, on harder difficulties, it makes it much more harder to see. And yeah, medkits only heal you about half. But we need that code. Because if you leave here without that code, you're pretty much kind of wasting your time. Although I think the code... I don't think the codes are really... Well, I think there are random things in this game. However, most of the random things can be kind of determined between like a few more specific stuff. But that's only one of the codes we have, and that sucks dick because I don't have the other code, I don't think. Not that I know of. I don't know if I have any more box codes or not. We got the patient record, doctor's journal. Those don't tell me anything. I'm not sure if I'm missing any particular codes or not. No, that's just telling me about the key. Worst come to worst, I'll just fucking cheat and look it up. Okay, we have both numbers now. Alright. I just wanted to make double sure that I at least had both codes. As I don't want to go do the box thing without it. And my god, the hospital section in the remake version, oh my lord. That is one of the most irritating levels. As well. Don't know why I did that for, considering the fact that I was already on the third floor anyway. Come through here, go down the very end of the hallway. And should be good to go. Another good thing about playing the cutscenes, at least it gives me thumbnail fodder. That's one thing that kind of sucks about doing Let's Plays about cutscenes now, is like, oh yeah, I don't have thumbnail. So I think it was, what, 9598? Well, we have 2421. I don't know which one that one's for, but maybe it's this one. Nope. Maybe this one's the 2421? Maybe? Okay, well, that answers that. So the other one was the 9598, right? I think. If that's the code. Let's see. 9598, yeah. That's right, okay. Look, I don't trust myself to remember numbers, alright? It's kind of hard to do that with analog. I was trying to do it with D-pad a little bit, but even that was not the easiest thing. Alright. So we got the strand of hair. And we need to go back to the bath, which should be, I think, on the same floor. Should be, like, right down here across the hallway from Maria, where she's at. I'm so glad enemies do not just respawn, because, ugh. Perfect. So what we're going to do is combine... Yeah, that's right. You have to... Yeah, that's weird. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me get close enough for it. The combining thing has always kind of fucked with me. You have to hit combine, and then you have to hit triangle to exit out of the combination thing. And then you gotta hit use. As gross as this is, I mean, it works out pretty well. If I was James, I probably wouldn't have figured this shit out, actually. Elevator key. Elevator. Alright, good. So now we can finally take the damn elevator. I do think that we have to get Maria, though. I think. I don't remember if we need her or not. I think she shows up later. I'm not gonna fuck with her. Just in the off chance. I don't want to ruin... I mean, I don't like care what ending I get. As in, like, for the Let's Play specifically. It would be... Oh, that's what you need all the endings for. You need it for the 10-star run. Holy shit, I almost forgot. Yeah, you do need that for that. Okay. I think we go to... Oh, fuck. Let me go talk to Maria just in case. I don't remember if we need to do this yet or not. I could have sworn that we needed to have her with us, but... Or was there another elevator I'm missing? Because I think there might be another elevator... That might be the thing I'm thinking of. There might be another elevator that we can just take. Because there's one right there, so I'll go... I'll go check. I don't think we can take that one, but... I don't remember. And no, folks, I'm not trying to just be dumb on purpose. I'm legitimately, like, you know... I figured. God damn it. I could look it up. It's right there. Fucker. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. I did a sneak preview to make sure, because like if you take the elevator, you go back to the first floor with it. However, you have access to a different part of it, I guess, because we didn't have access to the first floor elevator anyway. I was planning on taking to the first floor regardless, but I just wanted to make doubly sure that I didn't just, you know, miss something in the off chance that, yeah. is what I'm trying to say. I just trying to double check. You know, make sure of things. Make sure I'm doing some things properly. You know he's in here. Just handgun and shotgun. There you go. Because I looked over. I saw it on my screen. Okay, I don't know if there's any. I don't remember if there's any enemies in this hallway or which door specifically. They're always usually kind of just set. No, it's Laura. Well, I kind of forgot that she ran in here anyway, to be completely fair with you. Hey, don't call him names. He's an idiot, but don't call him names. That's impossible. Again, this is a case of James's strange way of just not being able to communicate properly. Like, I get it. Mary died 3 years to him. But if a little girl told you it was last year, I wouldn't probably even bother with... I wouldn't just flat out say, you liar. Because, like, people tend to forget or just not really know, or maybe there's something wrong to the point where they just don't know. You little shit. You hiding things from me again? Oh, she's got the key for the door. Wow, okay. Saves me the trouble. I was gonna say, this cutscene's kind of long, though, by the way, guys, so just gonna have to hang back and watch. James is not really the brightest. I mean, I'd be a little suspicious if she wasn't just following me into the room. Because it's like, at that point, something's up. Like, she's definitely trying to fuck with you. Open this goddamn door now! I don't even know why I'm even trying to keep quiet. I mean, it's... There's no one here. Besides me. In my recording studio. That would be kind of cool, though. I don't have one. I'm just saying that it'd be kind of cool if I had my own recording studio. I think Fwab has one. I think so. Alright, so these are flesh lips. Watch out, I'm about to get grabbed. I don't think I got grabbed. Alright. Whip out a shotgun. Usually about, I think, 3 shots should do it. To kill one. Maybe not. Well, one's down. And by the way, save yourself from reloading. Like, don't reload, like, in combat. Just reload this way. It's faster. There you go. That's why we keep the shotgun handy. Oh, for fuck's sake, die. Dude. Okay, it's one of those cases of you gotta be closer. Alright, you're dead. I should have enough shots. Shush. And yeah, sirens are going off, and that should be... Oh, god damn it, I forgot. Fuck. You can use, you know, melee combat or whatever here, but... James? Can you please stop missing? Thank you. Yeah, I forgot there's a third one that appears. Oh, for fuck's sake. God, I hate this. This fight's usually not that bad for me. But right now, I'm just absolutely sucking at this one. Shit. Not what I wanted to do. I did not want to reload. Dude, why is it fucking... Oh, okay, because he's dead. She's dead. Whatever, it's dead. Yeah, there's always going to be 3 in here. And then James, I guess, passes out or something. Now, the fleshlight fight is pretty cool in Remake, of course. And here we go, Silent Hill Homecoming. James. And as you can probably no doubt tell, everything's a little bit more... well, nastier. If you're going for UFO ending, you have to use the blue gem thing here, and you can actually get the, I think, the first of the UFO ending requirements. Technically, not technically the first, but more specifically, like you can get yeah. Basically to work on it. I'm going to click the save thing just in case. We'll pretend like we saved. That way I have it on the map, because I would like to make sure that we're covered for it. Alright, nowhere else to go. Through the double doors, we are heading out. We are now in the unfortunate other part of the hospital. Luckily there's an elevator, but... problem with the elevator section, though, is the fact that I don't want to do that right now. Yes, we're in the other side. James doesn't know it yet, but or at least he might not have a clue as to what we are in. And look at all that fun stuff. Yeah, unfortunately... everything's a little bit different. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the 3rd floor because Maria is up there. I think now would be the time to go get her. And now, I think more rooms might contain more nurses in them, maybe. I think that's it for this room. But I'll check. I'll check around things because. You know how this game is. You always gotta check for stuff, just in the off chance that something might be lying around and wait, you don't know about it. Oh, come on! Yeah, sometimes they take about 4 shots to kill. I don't know how to determine that or whatever, but... It happens. Thank God for James looking at stuff, because holy shit. It'd be Doom if... It'd be Doom-like, because we'd be clicking on everything in sight. Luckily, again, I love this aspect of it. I mentioned before, I think, in episode 1, but I do unironically love having a game that has dead ends to it, so that way I can kind of, so to speak, know where not to go. Like, okay, there's a dead end there that basically is telling me that, hey, you can't go any further, don't even bother. Alright, up to the 3rd floor we go, because I don't think there's anything we can really do anywhere else right now. And I should not have had that coffee, because holy shit, it's starting to hit me now. I bought it specifically just to kind of like keep myself awake a little bit longer, and it's like, that doesn't help. Keep that door in mind. You'll need it. And wipe out any nurses you can find. Because they fucked up your medical bills. Just kidding. because you want to kind of keep them away when it comes to having Maria. Look, they both start with an M-A-R. It's kind of hard not to call her that. What's this? Hanging bullets and ampule. Okay. Interesting message. Written by some fucking lunatic, probably. They always are. Just checking every door in case. Because one of them's bound to be open. And I think this is the one with Maria in it. Okay, it was. And you hear that? It's kind of hard to hear, but there's breathing. I don't know if you guys can hear it actually at all, but yeah, for some reason there's just random breathing in that room. I don't think we've ever heard why or what it's supposed to be or anything like that, but still, I mean, you know, creep effect. It is certainly creepy. It does exactly what it needs to do with that regard. My problem is now Maria is gone. And again, just to kind of get this door remembered, I guess you could say, we need 2 objects. And unfortunately, we need Maria for one of them. So we need to go on a little adventure and go find her ass. Before that, of course, we've got killing to do. Killer is dead. For fuck's sake. I hate hearing noises outside. Like people driving like super fucking fast or whatever. When I'm trying to play this game. It's kind of fucking with me, not gonna lie. But anyway, ampule, or however you pronounce it, is essentially an item that gives you a good amount of health back. I think a little bit more than the norm. Because health drinks are like 1 point of health. Med packs are like fucking, I don't know, 5 or whatever you want to call it. And 10 for like ampule maybe. Those are numbers I just kind of made up out of my ass. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying. And remember that there's oh, I don't think it's in here. Never mind. I could have sworn there's a box in here, but I think I'm possibly thinking of something else. Special treatment. Let's go there, I guess. Real quick. Try that out and see what happens. Didn't think so. Onto the stairs. Let's go see if the roof... Okay, so this is the one that has a save room in it. It should. Yep. I'm going to check up here real quick. Just to kind of get it out of the way. To make for sure that I know that, hey, you can't go back to the roof. If I'm looking at the map to see where I've been. Because again, I like having that map system that just tells me straight up, like, yeah, you don't need to go here. There's nothing to do. I still get creeped out by this part because, you'll see. Okay, those are locked. We need the elevator for that, basically. Okay, that's weird. Do you need Maria? That's why. So when you run down there, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but there's just some like little rat thing or something that just makes noise. And it startled me like every single time. It didn't startle me this time, but it's like I always forget when the noise happens. Because I think it happens like you go down there and then you come back up the stairs and then it just clicks. It's like, fuck you, game. Alright, back to the elevator we go because there's nothing else to do in here that I'm aware of. I think we've done everything we could. Looks like it. I mean, everything else is pretty much just locked and closed. I can't do anything to it. Can't get to that door yet because reasons. We've been down to the first floor, I believe, right? in this one, I think. Let's check. We haven't gone to the second floor, obviously, so we still need to go do some stuff there. Oh. Okay, I guess it only shows me areas I've been through, which is nice. It's kind of nifty, actually, not gonna lie. Alright, second floor we go. I guess just in case, I'll have the guide out in the off chance that I may or may not need it. Is it raining outside? Or is that just the noise of the game? I think that's the noise of the game. I think so. I'm honestly not sure. I think it was the noise of the... Okay. It just... From my angle, it sounded like it was coming from outside. That was weird. Is this the room I'm thinking of that has that cursed goddamn... Oh, we missed a place. Goddamn shit. I know we're... Okay. We come back here later. No reason to really be in here now. I don't think there's anything you can grab anyway. Let's not bother with it. Let me see something. Alright, perfect. Because it's funny again, because like I had the guide up and I scrolled down a little bit and I just noticed like what I had to do next. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. We need to go to M6, room M6, because there's things inside it we need. I'm not gonna use the ampules just yet. I kind of save them for you know, later opportunities. This isn't exactly the room we need to go into just yet, but I think it's just an extra room with 2 nurses. Count them, 2 nurses. And make sure you get that final kill, too. By the way, I think, if I remember correctly, I don't remember how it works, but I think if you're doing a 10-star run, I think those count as melee kills. And not specifically gun kills. You have to, I think, get kill with gun. And having the extra bullet, quote-unquote, cheat on will help you out tenfold. Now, you want to come in here. Again, I had the guide up, you know, not to see where to go next, but just more like, just in case. And then I scrolled down a little too far, accidentally, and, yeah. We need this. There's 2 objects here, by the way. Make sure you grab both. It's kind of hard to see them, but yeah, make sure you grab both. And it looked like it said bathroom key, so... I don't think we've gone through this room yet, have we? We certainly have. Was it this one I haven't checked yet? I don't know. There's that cursed restroom. It's all the way at the bottom right. Okay, cool. This might be the same floor. Ah, fucking damn it. Alright. Where's it go to? Basement storeroom. I keep hearing noises. It's bothering me. Let me see here. If I was a basement storeroom, where would I be? That's the thing, though. Like, I don't... Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna check. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just checking for some things. Making sure I know how to do this. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm fucking stupid. I don't need to look. I already did anyway, but it's like, I don't need to look. Like, basement store key, where do you think that's going to go to? It's where you think it's going to go to. Are we on the 3rd floor? No. You have to go to the 3rd floor in order to get to this room, because I know that one for a factoid. So back up to floor 3. And then... there should be access to that stairwell. We should have access to it, I think. That's the thing. Where is the stairs? Okay, it's right next to the elevator. Okay. But that one's locked. No, that's that one. Where's that damn staircase? Unless it's only active on the... there it is. Okay, I need to go there. Where the safe spot's at. Pretty much. I'm starting to wonder if 45 minutes is even worth it, considering the fact that, like, 35 minutes in, it's like, that's a pretty good spot to get close to ending it off at. Because every time I'm 35 minutes in, I'm near a safe point. It's like an extra 10 minutes just kind of pushes away, it seems like. But if I'm not mistaken, I think this is what we gotta do again. This should be toward the basement. I think. That was third floor. I don't know, man. Maybe. If not, I'll look. Oh, thank God. How could I forget that was there? But it's the hospital. The third, the different floors kind of fuck with me. 9 times out of 10. All right, there we go. Cutscene time. And before we do that, actually, let me grab this just in case. Anything else in this room? No.
Mary? Oh, Maria. It's you. I thought you were. Sorry. Anyway.
I've always enjoyed these cutscenes. They look so nice. Like the way they move.
You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there.
So was I.
All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've been so scared in my whole life. What's about you?
No.
I mean, I just met you.
Stay with me. Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take.
This is what I mean by Maria being kind of weird.
So what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
Like always.
You got to find her.
Also, the thing is, Maria knows that there's monsters around. And yet she has no flashlight. How the fuck did she get here anyway? And besides that, like, we got carried here. Like, did she see the same thing we do? Does she know that the hospital changed over? I would assume so. If she can see the monsters, then she should at the very least be able to notice the different design in the hospital. Which means that she clearly left the room she was in. Copper ring. Okay. Then we go back to, I think, floor 2, right? With the fridge. I think. That's where the fridge was at? I don't remember. Probably. But, there we go. We got that one. Now we just got to get back up the stairs. And back to whatever floor we can go through. It'd be the safe room floor. And I'm pretty sure we might have time to... I think we got time to do this one. Alright. I want to say it's... Wait a dingy. Where's that elevator at? I think it was this way, right? Yeah, it should be this way. I want to say it was floor 2, correct? Like at the very end of the hall? I can double check. Because it's not the day room, it's something else. So it's not... No, it's second floor. Right. Okay. Just making sure, but that's... I know for a fact that's where the next ring is. And then we're going to get back to the door with the painting. And then from there, there'd be something... Well, okay, this one might take some time, actually. I think once you start to go down here is when... I'm gonna double check something real quick, just because. Yeah, so when you're going down to the second floor, this whole quiz scenario is going to happen. It's going to take a while to do. I might as well save before we do anything else crazy. This one takes a while. But either way, basically what's going on is you got to go back up to the third floor and go to the storeroom or whatever the fuck and go put these answers in. You can't skip this, by the way. All you gotta do is, I think, shoot the, I think I have to shoot the thing or whatever. But I'm gonna have the... I only know 2 of the answers dead offhand. Which is Nathan Avenue and William. Or Walter Sullivan. I was gonna say, which game was it that had like the really weird announcer one for it? I think that was Remake that did that. Chopped into bits with an axe! Something like that. It was a long fucking ride down to floor 2. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, finally, goddamn. Oh yeah, I never answered this, but I never played Shattered Memories. I always wanted to, but never did. I've seen Let's Plays of, like, full Let's Plays of them before, but never played it. And nowadays, I've missed out because they're expensive as fuck. Especially the PS2 version of it. God damn. I think it's like $100 for the Wii one, and I think it's like a couple $100, $300 for just the PS2 version. I understand these games are rare to get your hands on, but just the fucking overinflated price for games that nobody really wants to probably play. Not only that, but you know, you can technically just emulate the PS2 one. Wii one might be a little harder, but you can technically just emulate PS2. So it kind of begs the question, why are PS2 games so fucking expensive then? Yeah, who knows? Okay, so now we go down this way. Go right in here. Have her bitch at us. Again. I don't know which one I find creepier. The elevator scene in Silent Hill 2 or the haunted house one in 3. They're both pretty damn creepy, but I say the elevator one, personally speaking. The haunted house one, without, well, even though it has like that whole scene you have to run away from that red thing chasing you, that's still pretty creepy, but it kind of makes more sense of it being creepy because of the haunted house aspect of it. But the elevator ride down already in a creepy ass like hospital, alongside with just some random dude that just seems kind of weird. That I feel like is just a tad bit creepier. And now I think the door we need to go to is on the third floor. Sorry, I think so, right? Either way, we need to go back to the third floor anyway because quiz. And I might be done with recording for tonight. I wanted to do so much more stuff, but I'm an idiot and I had that coffee and I'm gonna fucking crash. But I should be able to finish the game tomorrow. I got another day off that I can potentially do things on. There it is. Okay. Which, I get it. It seems like a huge waste of time to just record videos all day and all weekend, but I've got so many of these Let's Plays I want to do, and I don't think I've told anybody this yet, but for me, when it comes to Let's Plays, like, a big part of why I do them for is there's this weird feeling of... well, not really just the obligation feeling. Sometimes that's there, sometimes that's not, but I feel like for me, I'm not done with the game until, let me double check. I think it was, yeah, I have to remember the order of what they say. Again, I know I'm kind of cheating here, but okay, because I don't remember the exact order of what he asked. That's my fault. So 3-1-3. Yeah, it's usually always, I think, just 3-1-3. If you fuck up, you get hurt. But there you go. Shotgun shell, shotguns. Anfield. There you go. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and just save the. Yeah, because there's like another long cutscene. I don't know. I want to keep it going. We're 45 minutes in, and it's like I don't want to waste your guys' time. So next time we'll go to that door, which should be on the 3rd floor, and go deal with that. So not a great place to really end off on, but honestly, it's gonna have to work. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more Silent Hill 2. And as always, take care, everybody.